didn't know you were going to come on the podcast, and I got nervous. I'm like, oh my God, now I got to tell Gina.
You should have told me. I should have been. I'm like your lawyer. I should have been your first phone call.
Daily Logic Check.
Welcome to another housewife edition of Daily Logic Check. I'm Elizabeth Vargas, your host, with my co-host, Andrew Vargas. Today we have an amazing housewife. She has literally weathered the storm. She is still weathering the storms with a housewife, Gina Kirschenheider.
Yes. Hi.
Did I say it right?
You did. I'm very impressed,
I did?
Elizabeth.
Good job.
Very good job. All 14 letters, yes.
I've only known you forever.
I know. Well, you know what? Honestly, some of my best friends in the world still cannot spell my last name, and they've got it now on the pronunciation. But I couldn't spell it for a long time, so I get it. My poor children are still trying to spell their own last names.
How do you say it? Can you say it with your accent?
Kershenheider. That's all I got.
That sounds so normal when she says it.
Yeah. Normalized Kershenheider, right? It's the one thing I say correctly.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Do your kids, do the kids in school try and pronounce your kids' names? And
you know, I don't even know if kids in school even recognize, if they're to the ages yet where they understand that they have last names and have to use them. You know, they just refer to each other as first names. Like they're friends, they don't know each other's last names. So
when she, so Andrew, Gina listed our home in La Quinta, and thank you so much for doing that. We'll get into that shortly.
Of course.
But when I saw, on your houses when you list them, you got a sign that says the realtor's name. And I'm thinking,
I know. I need an extra big sign. I need an extra big sign. It's actually just a marketing ploy so that I get more signage. I get more, more people contact me.
Better price per letter.
She has one of those names where it's like 3 signs.
Expensive. Those signs are expensive. Yes.
No, my neighbors were like, how do you pronounce her name? I'm like,
I know, it's
your guess is as good as mine.
But that's good. I'm happy to hear your neighbors are looking at the sign.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yes.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So Gina, it's crazy. You have been on The Housewives how many seasons?
This is my 6th season.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is.
And I think you're getting skinnier every season.
It's stressful. No,
you look the best. I have always appreciated how you look. You have a great skin. You look healthy, but you look extraordinary this year. What are you doing?
Well, I stopped drinking. It's been a little over 2 years now, and honestly,
that long?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm still very supportive of my friends with alcohol brands, but it's just not a part of my lifestyle anymore.
Yeah.
And honestly,
you can tell.
I
You look
could
great.
be healthier. Like I tell everybody, I'm like, because I get that a lot, like, oh, you're so skinny now and stuff. And I'm like, I promise you guys though, I am a garbage can. Like it's not, and I would like to focus more on that. Like this year, I'm turning 40 this year too. So but I'm not 40 yet. I'm in my 30s still.
Nice.
Okay, guys. But I'm turning 40
that.
this year, and I would like to make some more positive changes to be more healthy.
Food.
Yeah, food.
Because these are a lot of calories. So
it's
one
easy
shot.
to be skinny because I'm also very busy, right? So it's like I'm not healthy. Like I don't eat all day, and then at night I just eat like snacks, and like I have to cut it out. I know I have to change that.
Snacks, Andrew.
Yes.
Get that lingo down.
Yeah, all the snacks I can fit in my mouth. It's really bad. So I do have to like eventually make some sort of a shift. I'm just not quite ready for that yet.
Any gym or anything, or
No, that's
Emily is
not
just a
thing
crazy
for me.
freak.
Yeah, I know, and
Like-
I tell her every day. I'm like, "What the fuck, Emily? You never stop working out."
No, she's literally every
She
Instagram.
is.
She's like, and this is what I do, ladies.
I
And she's
know.
squatting. I'm like,
No, and I'm sitting there watching her work out,
As
eating
you're
gummy
eating-
bears
as you're eating
and cheese
Doritos.
balls. Like, wow, my friend's doing great. I swear, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her.
oh my God, she looks so
I
good.
know.
Keep it up,
I'm
girl.
like, yes, go girl, go. But I just can't figure that
How
part
many kids
out.
do you have?
I have 3 kids, and then I have 3
collaboratively-
bonus kids.
3
Yeah,
bonus
so I have
kids with
6
Travis.
total with Trav. Yes.
Oh, with Trav. Is that his
Travie.
nickname?
Well, we call him Travie Daddy, actually.
Oh,
So,
Travie Daddy.
Travie Daddy.
How old is
yeah.
everybody?
Right now, at this moment, they're 7, 8, 10, 10, 11, and 12.
Jeez,
Wow.
Christmas.
Yeah.
My daughter's 13, so I
So you're in that wheelhouse. And yet they haven't quite turned, like they talk about how when they hit teenagers, then they kind of like go crazy.
My daughter's been a teenager for like 3
Way
years.
too long.
3 years. I'm not kidding.
too long.
She's been, but she's a. I'm
She's
lucky.
a Viking,
I'm one
Andrew.
and done, and she is amazing. She's just amazing.
That's
I got
great.
lucky.
There's
Not
something
crazy.
to be said about the one and doneers too. I really have a lot of respect for that. It's great willpower and it's great
No, he
for the
wasn't
wallet.
willpower. He snipped it. Didn't you snip it?
Oh, so that was like a real decision that
Oh,
you and
yeah.
your wife was on board for that?
I'm by myself. I was by myself when I did that.
Oh, but you're married now, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
Ladies, he's single, ready to
Long
mingle.
term-
He likes
No, but he
long
has a
walks on the
girlfriend,
beach.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so that's not the mother of your child?
No.
Oh, I did not
The mother
know
of my
that.
child, we're
Mikkel.
really good.
It's not.
No, it's not Mikkel. It's
No,
Cassandra.
Mikkel's not. I said it's not. I was trying to say that, but it's not.
So my daughter's mother, we didn't get along when we were together, but we're really good now.
Co-parenting?
Yeah, co-parenting.
That's amazing.
Week on, week off.
You
This
are.
Is, this is
that's
the week I don't have
great.
her, so I come down here.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
yeah, she's remarried to a great guy. They have a great little, nuclear family. And then she comes to my house, just me and her.
Wait, what is a nuclear family?
Like she has a traditional
Yes,
mom,
Oh, I thought
dad,
maybe it blew up like this
child.
crazy, like nuclear bomb. I was like, geez, Andrew, that's something to say on a
No, we don't-
podcast.
yeah.
But yeah, it's,
Some families, that is how it is, with divorce and all that. That's really good to
but yeah,
hear.
she's
that
13,
you're-
but I'm just
yeah.
really lucky. She's
Yeah.
such a good kid.
That's awesome.
But you're also raising her in Washington
Yes.
versus how is it
Here in Orange
raising kids here?
I mean, my kids were so young. I was pregnant with Luca with my third when I moved here.
Okay.
So I don't know that I have anything to compare it to except for my own childhood. And honestly, our childhood seemed like a different world, a different
Right.
galaxy because there was
Where are
no
you from
internet.
originally?
From New York, from Long Island.
Long Island, okay.
So it's just like everything is different there to begin with. But then on top of that, we didn't grow up with iPads and technology and e-bikes and shit like that. So it's wild to me to see.
Don't take my Generation X. That's our line. We didn't grow up. You're 10 years
I'm
younger
a millennial.
than me.
Yeah, I know, and I'm very proud of that.
I'm like, you were a millennial. Don't even know. We did long. We
Right.
walked uphill both ways. No, you didn't. That was us.
What generation?
Yeah, you definitely did.
What generation are we?
X.
Okay.
I'm turning 49.
Yeah,
Friday.
She never tells her right age.
Yeah, so we're 10 years apart.
Yeah. So you didn't have all that, and then you moved here, and
Well, I mean, I guess like just raising kids here in general this is one of the nicest places in America to live. I mean, it really is. It's stunningly beautiful. All that I appreciate the most about the lifestyle. That is truly why I enjoy raising my children here is because it is never lost on me how beautiful it is where we live.
Right.
I am blown away by the fact that I can take my kids on any day for any hike.
Right.
There's like a waterfall down the block from my house.
safe.
You could go to the beach. It's
Yep.
so safe. It is a stunningly beautiful way to raise children, but it's hard because there is a lot of money here and there's a lot of booze here and you have to find that balance and you got to kind of it's kind of a weird thing to say, but I feel that you need to protect your children from that.
when you see a 16-year-old getting a BMW and then complaining about it because it's not the right
Well,
one.
that's why, because you don't hand a kid a BMW because then that becomes the standard, and then they're very disappointed.
They want it to
by
only go up from there. And that's,
Yeah,
I mean, I think you're doing a great job. You bought a house, you fixed it up. You got into real estate. You're showing your kid. I mean, you're a hustler.
I am a hustler.
It is
I am a hustler.
very admirable.
I am. I've always been. Thank you. I've always been a hustler. I'm a New Yorker. you
Andrew
know?
and I were like, Gina, she's listing the house. That girl is a
I love
ball
that, though.
buster.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew it. We knew it. I was like, I'm thinking about Gina, and Andrew was like,
And look, and I love it, and I got that fucking show on. I got it on the show. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
I
relentless.
couldn't believe it.
I am like, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be great. Like, and I always appreciated you too, Elizabeth, on the show. I always felt that you kind of got the short end of the stick because it was like the COVID year and it really wasn't quite fair. It was like so hard just to figure it out in general. Like I had been on the show for a couple years by then and it was so confusing to me.
Right.
Because it was such a weird time.
yeah.
I
Well,
can't even imagine.
We weren't allowed to know each other. Remember, the COVID guy stood right there.
It
and
was
if
so
you talked to me
right.
6 feet or closer, we got a fine. They'd shut down production. So if I even attempted to take my mask up and talk to anybody, he was like, get over there. You're like,
So how do you establish real connections and friendships with people? I think one of the best
Afterwards.
conversations I ever had with you, though, was while we were filming, but it was actually not on camera in Lake Arrowhead.
Yeah.
I do remember that and go back to that in my brain a lot because it's what made me know, you shared a lot about your past and your history and your marriage and all that. And it just always, it hit me really hard, and it always has resonated with me because first of all, I thought it was so impressive that you really opened up and you were very vulnerable. And it's not an easy thing to do in this setting with these women, and we're all crazy, and you always feel like you gotta watch your back and whatever. And you
I thought it was fake, then I realized it wasn't.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's like, okay, well, you've been through some real shit, you know? And it just really kind of always let me know that you're a good person, and that you just kind of like really got the short end of a lot of sticks there, you know? And I am very happy. Listen, you walked away, as you should have, with a very good, you know, situation. And I think you earned every fucking penny of it. So it is well deserved. Yes. But a lot of people walk away and they don't, you know? So I was very happy for you to have that happy ending, and then to be able to be like, okay, I'm free from that. And now I actually have something that I can use to build myself up and
as a tool.
Yeah. And like, you know, create all of this. And I think it's amazing. And I think you work hard. I think you swing hard.
Thank you.
And I
I'm
like
a
that
ball
you don't,
buster as
right,
well.
you don't give up. I think it's really awesome.
Thank you.
know?
I swing hard, and hopefully I hit home runs on occasion. So,
but that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing is
Hit
you
and
got
miss.
you can't be in the game if you're not swinging. And I respect a woman who is not afraid to swing. And you know what? A lot of the time we miss, and you got to be willing to have the balls to get back up there and swing again. And you do. And I really respect you for that.
I just want to cry right now.
It's not easy. It's not easy. You know,
it's not. And I joined the show because I was getting divorced, and I wanted something fun with a bunch of, the opportunity arose, and I was like, these women are strong. They're fun. I thought, this is my opportunity to have fun. And then COVID hit. So it wasn't really as fun as I wanted. Yeah. And then some things got exposed that I wasn't expecting.
I know.
I was
shared a lot.
petrified.
And it was real.
It was real. And I really appreciate what Andy did, which was bring my situation up, sort of just on the finale where he just sort of said it, like, you went through this and the cult did this and that. I was like, oh my God, he's bringing this up, which is this is not women getting drunk in Spanx under a bar. This is some serious shit.
Yeah, heavy.
And I was heavy, and I thought, you know what, even if whatever happens, I felt in a bizarre sense where I'm at today, I had such a sense of relief.
Yeah.
Releasing that shadow that followed me from that negativity. I feel like even though I was mad at Brahman, I was mad at everybody, and I was just pissed off that I was exposed my childhood. All of a sudden, I asked Andrew.
It wasn't all of a sudden. It was a little bit of a.
It took a while.
But now you're in a much better place than
Oh,
you've ever been.
I feel
also because
relieved.
It's
like
scary at first because you're like, you must have been like, because I would totally understand. It's like also like I've given so much of myself for this. I've shared so much, and what's my thank you, but we're moving on.
Thank you, but you're canned.
Right.
You're fired.
And so then you have to reconcile that, and that is
that was
a lot.
hard. That was
you
hard.
felt
That
a little
was
used or whatever. It's like to reconcile that is a very difficult thing.
Yeah.
But it has been time, and I get it because I sometimes I'm like, shit, I can't believe all the stuff that I've shared about my life and da-da-da. But it is very cathartic.
Yeah, it
Talking
is.
about it in the interviews does help to release some of this
Absolutely.
shit. And at the end of the day, you probably helped more people and connected with more people than you'll ever even know.
No.
You know, because the majority of people who are affected and you help and they watch you, they're not writing to you, or you know, a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't.
Most people don't.
I actually run into women that would tell me, your story inspired me to get out of a situation I was in. And I have goosebumps now. I just sit there and I can't believe it impacted people that I don't even know. So I'm very, very proud of that. And that's why I thanked Bravo. I wasn't mad. I was like,
but also you just did the right thing.
You know,
you exited it out with dignity. It's the right way to do it.
I said, fuck you. I was like,
I just think it's so nice, and it really, it's kind of, even if
maybe
you like
they'll have me back
behind
one
the
day.
scenes.
Who knows? You know, I could, start fighting like a no, just kidding.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past anybody. Every year I show up again, and I'm like, wait, who's coming back from year what? So like that is like a very standard thing on the show, and it's also like it shows you got to be careful who you piss off, because they come back, you know?
Oh yeah, so I wasn't going to talk too much Housewives, but this is funny.
It's okay to talk about it as long. I just can't talk about anything current, but I could talk about it.
Okay, so Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how they bring back some of the women from way back.
The weirdest thing is that's really good for us for this season is that it's a lot of realness.
Yeah.
Like there's real feelings and real relationships, whether they're from the past or present or whatever.
Shannon looks visibly disturbed.
Well, I mean, how would you be?
No, I know. I don't really know what to say. I'm like,
It's a hard thing to navigate through.
Yeah.
And
There is a lot of emotions, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But they needed to fix, And I just, all I know is that you have the toughest job. I just know when I was getting kind of, because it's real on that show. It's not fake. And when they put me in a situation, I knew that, well, I wasn't going to fake it because I thought, well, this is reality. This is actually my real life. So this happened. And I just thought, there's no way I can get around. There's no way I can lie about this. Andrew's like, I have nothing to say right now.
I'm good. I'm just enjoying the conversation.
But no, Andrew walked through this line with me on this show. And
I mean, you were around a lot when we were filming. I feel like to
Until
support
COVID
her.
hit. And then at the very end, I came back for like the finale or something. I know. But yeah, I mean,
people were asking us, is it real on there? And I'm like, do you think I was lying? Like it's crazy.
I mean, I know I've had people who I've actually known, like who like literally knew me, right? Like in my community, in Kodo, who literally thought that me in my marriage was fine, and then I was making up the fact that I was getting divorced to be on TV, and I'm like, who the fuck? I would have made up something way better. I would have been like, guys, guess what? I'm a billionaire. Like, like there's like, who would make up all this shit to do what? To like traumatize my children? Making up, guess what? Mommy and Daddy aren't really divorced. Like, that's crazy.
Well, we know somebody when I was on that made up a bunch of shit just to get on there. I mean,
there is still a lot of that.
It was an everyday occurrence.
Yeah,
like all of a sudden there was some new I'm a lesbian bullshit. I was like, okay. Oh, hi, Coda.
Well, don't you think she is, though? I know you. Hi, buddy.
Sorry.
She is a lesbian, though.
No, she is definitely a lesbian, but it was more like there was just so many situations where it was so outrageous that hi. Coda.
He's like, Mom, are you okay? You sound a little bit like you were getting upset.
Just go sit down. Go sit down.
You're so beautiful. You look just like the carpet.
Lay down.
Lay down. So Coda gets picked up by a little bus. They literally come pick him up by a little bus, take him to daycare, let him play with his friends.
Oh my gosh, wait, I've seen this on Instagram. I have. So he goes in one of those buses. Do you know how I've watched so many minutes of that? Like, I am so thoroughly entertained by watching them get that. And they all go on the bus happy.
He does the same. That's what he does every day.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, he gets to play with his friends, and then they drop him off a little bus.
It's adorable.
And then he comes home, and they literally, they wash him. Like tomorrow he's got a bath. And then,
sounds great. How do I get that?
Yeah, exactly. He's more pampered than anybody I know.
He plays with his friends.
He's a driver.
Oh, he's a driver.
He goes to the spa.
Yeah, his own Duber, doggy Uber.
Oh my God, I love it.
His own Duber.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a good life.
Yes, he does.
Yes. Good
but
for him.
it's interesting. I was asking you about raising children in California because I know that a lot of kids. Well, there's a lot of money here, like you'd mentioned, and there's a lot of tainted kids that just see the money and they just expect and they're entitled.
Yeah.
And to see kids entitled and treat adults like crap just bothers me because it's like no respect. They just look at you like, do this for me. Because they've got these helicopter parents that do everything for them because if the parent doesn't do everything for them, then they're judged by their peers, right? So for me, it's like, how does a parent raise somebody here when there's such high expectations on and eyeballs on how you should raise your children? You've got money. You should have the means. Those kids should be better. They should be in the row. They should be junior lifeguards. They should be this. They should be that. How do you stay away from all that?
I mean, I guess the thing is, I think there's that when there's a lot of money involved, I think there's two ways it could go. It could be like you, where it's like you become everything that your kid wants, you're serving them, you're like their servant. Or like, I think a lot of these kids are being left too much on their own. There's too much time for them on their own because the parents are off and whatever, and there's nannies, and that's a problem too. I just have a really good connection with my children. I communicate a lot with my children. I keep it real with them.
Right.
I keep in my mind what the goal is of raising children. And the goal of raising children is to turn them into good, highly functioning, kind,
Right.
non-asshole adults.
Highly functioning, kind
and
adults. That's great.
what I tell my daughter all the time. I'm like, my job is to have you 100% ready to take care of yourself and be a good person by the time you're 18.
And guess what you have to do when you're 18? By the time you're 18, you got to make your own fucking sandwiches.
Yes, yeah,
so when you're
exactly.
7 and I know you're capable of making peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my
your
children
sandwich.
make
My
their own
daughter
lunches.
has been getting her, so she sets an alarm. She's 13. She's been setting an alarm to get up for school by herself since she was 8. So at 8 years old, she set an alarm. She got up, she brushed her teeth, and I would just keep her on task. Hey,
Right,
you
of course
you should
you're
be brushing your teeth by now.
there.
She's like, oh, I'm late.
Yes,
but
because
I'd
you have to
help
help
her,
them, of
but
course, yes.
Now that she's 13, I literally just walk up, you ready to go? And she's ready
And
to
they're
go to walk
ready,
out the door.
yeah.
And she's completely self-sufficient in getting herself ready for it. She makes herself breakfast. She does everything.
It's great. We're the same way. I'm very pro independence and self-sufficiency because it's what's in their best interest.
Yes.
But I think also, it's hard. The thing about parenting that's so difficult is it's consistency and it's exhausting.
Yeah, no, it
and
is.
you have to do it. So that
'Cause if
didn't
not, your
just
kids
happen.
won't turn out. Well,
The part that you're not focusing on is the years from the time that they're 7 to the time that they're 13, that you should be brushing your teeth now. You should be doing this. Would have been easier for you just to be like, here's your outfit. Here's your thing. Let's just get through it. Or just be like, fuck it. We'll take a tardy.
It's a lot more work making them good people.
Yes.
But
that's why any parent who says it's easy, they're just a shitty parent.
no, they're just a shitty parent.
Yeah, they really
'Cause it
are.
is.
Yeah.
That's why when I had one and I'm one and done because
It's enough.
It's a lot of work. And I want to give her all the focus I can, and I could have done more, 2, maybe 3. Like my niece, she's with me all the time. My daughter's got an older brother. He's with me all the time, and we're always doing stuff. So I kind of have. It's never just me and my daughter. Very rarely is it just me and my daughter.
Yeah.
So I get the whole more. But my goal is with all these kids is at 18, I want you to be good people that can take care of yourself. You might not move out till you're done with college or you're whatever, but I don't want to know by 18 that
you could.
you could.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that you have respect and that you appreciate
Yes.
the things that you have. That's a big thing for me too, is like to always keep reminding my children how lucky we are to live where we live and how hard mommy works so that we're able to do these things. And I respect them and they respect me. And to a certain extent, it's like you have to treat them, they're capable of so much more
Right.
than
See, I
people think.
love that you know your kids are capable of more and you don't expect less. You
Because my
expect
job
more.
is to push them to
Right.
the limit of where they are capable of. And also understand they're all different. All 3 of mine are different. I do not parent them all the same. And I know
Really?
that their capabilities are different. I know their strong suits are different. I know their chinks. Like I know their chinks because I gave them most of them. And it's like for me, it's like those things too, that's what I find the hardest to parent through because I know that there are things that even I struggle with myself.
Yeah.
But I hyper focus on those things too because I know that it's important for them to break through those hurdles.
Right.
That I'm maybe even still trying to break through myself, So I don't know. I'm on it. I love my kids. I'm very there with them.
How is Travis's parenting? Is it so when you guys
Co-parent.
I guess co-parent
He's a better
together.
parent than me, I swear to God. You know what it is? Travis is very, very good at the regimented and he really is the one who is so good at always being consistent with everything.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, so he's actually, I feel like even made me better with that, where
So you guys complement each other on the
Yes.
lifestyle.
I'm good at the
co-parenting thing.
emotional stuff and the
Okay. So
great.
the way that you guys co-parent together is great. And I can't imagine because with 3 children.
Well, here's the difference. Travis and I don't co-parent. Travis and I parent. I co-parent with my ex.
Yes.
Okay, oh, that's what you mean.
Yes.
So co-parent.
co-parenting is what you do with your ex.
Does your parent, or sorry, does your children treat him like he has the right to tell them what to do, and they don't fight any. Like basically, whenever you say something, all 6 of the kids listen. Whenever he says something, they don't like say, "Well, you're not my real mom" or anything like that.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay,
in my
that's good.
home, and I don't, my stepkids aren't like calling me mom. They call me Gina, but this is more metaphorical, but in my home, I am mom and Travis is dad.
Okay.
And then, but they obviously, that's not what they call us, but as far as like the law, the hierarchy,
hierarchy of the kingdom.
the rulers of the kingdom.
Kirschenheider kingdom.
Yes, exactly. But like also I do respect my children and I allow them, I tell my children all the time, you are allowed to have feelings. And you know what else I do? I apologize to my kids. I'm not perfect. I will lose, if I lose my mind and I am out of turn, I apologize.
You're not menopausal yet. You got plenty of years.
Well, I just want to tell them, no, I am not. Please don't rush me there. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. I just got on my first hot flash talking about
She said when she
flashes.
loses her mind. I thought all women start losing their mind when they go through menopause.
No, I've lost it way
standard
before
issue.
that.
Okay,
That's standard issue from like age 5 on.
Yeah, exactly.
Daily Logic Check.
So when you met Travis, was he already in real estate?
No,
broker,
so actually,
or?
When I met Travis, he actually owned an aerospace parts company.
Oh.
Travis was in private equity, and his private equity company owned a few different businesses.
Okay.
And then Travis got divorced, and the company had to get chopped up.
Okay,
and
got
then
it.
he had this aerospace parts business. They made like parts for defensive weaponry for the government or something.
Big contracts or
And
whatever.
yeah,
Okay.
and then during COVID, his company went under during COVID.
Okay.
And so then at that point, so Travis is very well educated. Like
Right.
he,
No, he
has
is, for sure.
Yeah, like
Very smart, very keen.
Master's from USC, and he's
Oh,
got
he's
his
USC. He and Shannon fight on.
yeah, right.
Whatever
Trojans,
this thing is
whatever
that
they are.
they
Yeah,
do.
and he's got his CFA. I mean, he's very educated for sure. He's brilliant. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to pivot. And it was COVID, and he's like, I'm just going to go. So he went back. He got his mortgage broker license, which he did in like 3 seconds.
Right, of
and
course.
then he had been doing mortgages. So I had been, and everybody was working from home. So I had been overhearing Travis. Like, it's weird, but I actually received like a very good education just honestly hearing Travis working.
Right.
And like helping people doing their mortgages. I learned so much about the real estate industry. Just like I had already at this point been a homeowner several times, and I learned more from listening to him do his job than I had through the 2 times that I actually went through the process of owning my own home. Because when you're buying or selling your own home, you're using the real estate agent. So you're not really needing to know what that's like, right? As long as you have a good agent, you feel protected by them. You don't really need to get involved so much.
Right.
So that gave me like a really good education. And then he decided, okay, now I have my mortgage broker license. I'm going to go back and get my real estate license, because we knew someone in our community who had been doing real estate for a while. We had a personal relationship with him, Dave.
Right.
And so he went back and did that. And then I was kind of like trying to figure out, you get to a point with the show where you're like, you understand that even though you're making good money from the show, excuse me, you understand that it's not forever, right?
You want to have the next chapter ready to go.
Right. And if you don't, and then the show is over,
you don't have a product.
What are
you don't
your
have
options?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And so I kept trying to figure it out. And then Travis was like, Gina, you're so personable. You love your community. You're a smart girl. He's like, you're educated yourself. He's like, why don't you just go get your real estate license? We can do real estate together. And I was like, well, I never really thought about it. But, and also, you know what? It's like to be older and think about, honestly, even just the last test I took at that point was a pregnancy test. So like to think about taking an exam,
right?
Even that, I was like, I don't even know if I could pass the test. Like it was very overwhelming for me.
That was last year, right?
But yeah, I was like, well, over a year ago now. Because I got my license and then I waited a little bit to get going.
April 1st is when you got your license.
Oh, look at her. She knows.
No, I did my research on you before I brought you on.
Yeah. So I'm so then I got rocking and rolling. Like I waited a little bit to like really, because we were filming and stuff, and I was like, let me just get through that. But yeah, I just went back and it was actually really pretty easy.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll be fine. I
So
studied
then
for
you
a couple
got your
days,
license, and it's the Archuleta group, right?
Archuleta, yeah.
Archuleta. God, I cannot say last names today.
That's okay.
Archuleta.
Yeah.
David, and what's his wife's name?
Julia, but she doesn't really like, she's a supportive role really
Oh,
at this
okay.
point,
So
you
he's the
know?
real estate side. I see his videos online. He's
Yeah,
like,
she
"Hi, do you need a
was.
home that
Yeah.
blah 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 blah?"
I know it's very smiley, dude.
He's like-
yeah. But yeah, so we just had a good relationship, and you know, he is thriving in our
And you
community.
work within their. So can you explain to me how this works? Because I don't really understand it. I do know agents and I know brokers, but so Archuleta.
Well, so we're independent. I'm an independent agent. So
Okay.
really my team is me and Travis, you know,
Okay.
but we are on the Archuleta team, which is
Okay.
good because, and I'm a part of first team brokerage.
Okay.
So it's good because I have a lot of resources and a
Right.
lot of people to lean on.
That's what you were
and-
telling me. Like you
Yes.
have an ecosystem and a
Right.
network that you can
Which
lean on
is
for marketing,
and it is
distribution.
phenomenal.
Okay,
Yes,
it
and
is.
for
You've
education.
got me everywhere.
And
Like
I know.
every network possible that house is on.
I know. Well, a lot of that though was really just me on the hustle. I'll be honest. Like, yes, that was me.
See,
Yeah,
her on the
yeah.
That is
hustle.
what-
But
but
now
that
you
is
got the
the-
right one.
When you
Yes.
said that and I was talking to her, I'm like, yeah, she is great. She's already putting more energy
He told
in
John
than-
Paul. John Paul's like, Andrew, no, you tell me how she's doing because I'm like bragging.
Yeah.
And so Andrew.
Yeah, I was like, she's
Keep it
hustling.
real.
She's kicking ass.
Well,
Yeah.
I care, and I'm
Yeah.
not afraid to work for. I'm not afraid to
We
work.
want you to sell the
period.
house, so we love that
I
you
would
care.
love to sell the house. Trust me, guys. That is the ultimate goal.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah.
So you started with them, and now you're still with Archuleta.
I still
group.
am, yes.
Okay.
It's just like now I have that we're now I've been doing it for a while.
How many houses have you sold?
So, well, this year today actually just closed my.
Yeah, you just closed
my
another one.
4th deal now.
That is amazing.
Yes, for
Wow.
this
You
year.
know, some people when they first start, they don't even close a deal for 2 years.
I know.
So I was like, I
feel
keep seeing
really
you
good
saying I'm
about
closing,
it.
I'm closing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
What is it, like 98% of all people who get a real estate license
Fail.
don't ever sell a house?
they don't
Yeah,
even
and
sell a
they fail.
house.
Yeah.
So you're like
I
that.
know.
You're
I'm way ahead of that.
You're
way
way
past
ahead
that.
of that.
Yes, we did a few deals last year too, but this is the first year that I'm really counting because I'm like, we're really trying and like we have goals and all of that and building our brand more and more. And also Travis and I both are not doing it exclusively full time. So that's
Because
also
you'd kill
something
each other.
to be
Wouldn't you
said.
like live together, kids together, work together? I mean, how's that balance going? Is that?
I mean, it's a lot.
Do you want to
it's
come
a
over
lot.
for some Duffy and wine?
Yeah,
Oh wait, you
you
don't
have
drink
a lot
right
of
now.
space here, which is very nice. You have a lot of square footage. Love that.
There's Duffy and cookies.
There's
Duffy and
some room
cookies.
over there that's not
No
used.
kids anywhere. I've
Actually,
noticed.
I'll just give you the Duffy. You go on your own with a book.
So
Just
great.
over
I
Sunset
love it.
Drive.
I love myself. I love myself. I love myself.
I love my life. I love my
I love my
life.
life. I love my life.
But yeah, but it's been really good, and you know we're proud of it. And it's not. When I say full time, I mean that Travis is a full time job. So Travis also now.
Travis is a full time. Was that a Freudian slip?
well, no, the
Travis is a full time job.
nobody. Well, nobody. But the thing is, like the
Yeah.
real estate for us. It is enough that it is a full-time job, but you can't give up everything until that's really, you know, rocking and rolling fully. So like, yes, I have the show, which monopolizes
Is
a
it
lot
fun
of
now
time.
to go to the show? Because you are working with him 24/7. Now you're like, I'm going on set. Bye.
I don't know if it's that. If you have to pick between the two, I'm still staying home with Travis. Because it's like walking into set is
You
always
wanna
like, what
fight
the
with the
fuck am I
ladies?
walking into here? Yes.
Fight with ladies who are
No.
wasted or go.
Now I just feel like honestly I just never stop working.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Because the weekends and the evenings and if you have to field anything, you have to be on 24/7 with the
You
real
basically
estate.
work both jobs today.
Yeah.
And
I
now
do.
you're on a podcast.
And now I'm on a podcast.
But do you?
I showed houses this morning. Then I went
What?
to film, and then I went to film a second scene, and now I'm here. Yeah, I've been working.
Well, yeah,
you know.
because you're like, I'm coming in hair and makeup, and like
Yeah.
you pulled up like a bat out of hell with your electric car, right?
Yep.
Andrew,
Little
you would have been
Polestar.
jealous. I hear this like meet George Jetson. I'm like, oh my god.
What do you
Zip
have?
around.
She went to the dark side
Polestar.
too.
Oh, nice.
It's a Volvo. Yeah, I just zip around.
It sounded amazing.
I,
if it
I
was
want a Tesla. That's what I want to get.
Did you guys just hear about? Wait, my nail. Like, okay, so I'm telling you. Wait, my nail lady just told me that there was this happened. I think today or maybe yesterday, and unless there was a communication
Conspiracy
barrier there,
theory?
but no, but it was a billionaire who died in her Prius. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
Does anybody hear
I haven't
about
been
this?
I haven't been on the news
What?
today.
Maybe
so.
somebody could Google this so that I know if
Wait,
it's,
a
if it's real
billionaire?
or not.
Hold on.
But she told me that what happened was she was backing out away from a party, and all of a sudden, I guess the technology in the car, she didn't know how to work it. And then she backed into a pond, and then the car shut off because of electricity, and
Backing
she drowned
Tesla into
in
a pond 7 days ago.
See? And I think maybe there was a disconnect, but I thought she said she was a billionaire. And I was like, why didn't she have a driver? And why was she driving a Prius? I would have been like, here's my helicopter coming to the party.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What do you see?
Wow, she did. She backed her. She couldn't get out of the Prius after it landed in a pond.
Was it a Prius?
I mean, not a Prius. Sorry, Tesla.
Oh, was it Tesla?
I think
okay.
yeah, it's a Tesla. Teslas are glorified
So
Prius
it
people.
went into the lake, and then she
They
couldn't get
battle.
out.
Yeah. It must have
'Cause the
malfunctioned.
it's an
I don't want to
electric
read the whole
car.
thing.
But most electrical things still work underwater for quite a
Billionaire
while.
dies
Well,
in
not
weird
in a
Model
Tesla.
X accident.
Model X, yeah. And
Yeah.
It locked her out, and she.
I still want one.
It goes in R mode and
all right,
sinks.
but-
What's R mode?
Just don't go in R
Reverse?
mode.
Model X goes into R mode and sinks. Reverse mode must be. Wow.
Weird.
Well, Andrew, I don't want you getting a
That's
Tesla.
what
I'm
happened. She
still
wanted to
getting a
go forward,
Tesla.
went backwards. Yeah. So
Oh my
now
God.
I
Getting a
gotta tell you,
Tesla.
just don't go by the ponds.
I just won't
You know,
drive into a
Tesla
pond.
listens to you all day long, too. By the way, you sign away your rights to privacy.
Stop it. It's
So
like
does
the
all
phone.
cars.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
My Range Rover, they're not listening to me.
You think they're not?
Oh, anyway.
Who's in this microphone?
Yeah. Hello. Wait.
You guys are conspiracy people, right?
Okay, so I also heard, by the way, that they secretly put listening devices in glass now.
No. They can actually listen through glass.
Yes,
In
So-
the
they can
windows?
listen-
through the windows.
Through
So
the windows.
they actually have lasers.
Who is they?
The government has technology where they can they shine it on the
Oh my
glass.
God, here we go.
Okay.
And the glass vibrates ever so slightly, and the laser can read those vibrations, and they can hear whatever's happening inside. That's old technology.
That's not what I heard. I heard the glass itself has the capability to store
Yeah.
sound,
So all they
and
got-
they can listen to you from anywhere in the world now in Teslas.
So-
Teslas have actually implemented this technology that everything you say, everything you do, and also it allows them to get electricity, like they can get electricity from the windows too. What? Google it.
Google
They're
it.
listening to you, I swear.
No, they have cameras that they're feeding into their AI so they can have
Do
self-driving
you ever
cars.
wonder why
The
all of a
AI
sudden-
stuff is freaky.
Yes, yes, it is. It is going to be really freaky soon. It's just starting, and in 10 years, we're going to be like, what did we do?
Daily Logic Check.
Wait, are your kids stuck on iPads and stuff like that? I mean, not iPads, but phones, or do they?
My kids do not have phones because I'm a
What?
holdout. Yeah, I'm a holdout. I won't do it.
Wait, are you going to be
My
iOS
son
or
pissed at
Android?
me. Oh, I'm definitely. Travis is an Android. I'm an
Oh.
Apple. I'm an Apple.
I'm Android.
Oh, you're going to
Yeah.
be fighting him for life for those kids because Andrew's an Android.
Yeah,
my
they're
daughter's
weird.
an Android. She hates Apple.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
because once you
But she
you
loves her
made
tablet. She
her
has an Apple
Android.
tablet for art.
Oh, she loves her tablet.
She loves
Yeah,
her-
well, good because my stepkids have the Android tablet and it's stupid. It's
is.
crap. It's
Compared to
not-
the Apple, the
yes.
tablet
and I
is
feel
a
bad
tablet.
for them. I'm like, ew, Travis, get them iPads. Like,
Come on.
Okay, we're getting back to the logical.
Speaking of, yes,
Wait, we
but-
got back to logical. Okay, we can't go on conspiracy theories yet. I need to know about real
Okay.
estate.
Okay.
So you came on with the group, and then you're getting trained from who is training you? Like you've got a lot of education.
A lot
Is
of
it
real
just-
estate, though. I mean, of course, you want mentors. You listen to everything
who's-
and go to weekly meetings and stuff. But like a lot of the education that really, truly is the most valuable when it comes to real estate is just doing the job. You know,
Right.
and putting yourself out there and marketing yourself
grunt
and then
work.
Job
going
experience.
through the
Out there.
transactions and
staging the house yourself.
teaching a house yourself. But you should do, honestly, even if you don't have to do that yourself, I really feel like you should do that yourself at first because then you really understand the job
to
in its
expect.
entirety from the ground up. And I don't regret having been very hands-on with a lot of it
Yeah.
because it's helped me and it has been a helpful
It
education.
looks great. You staged. I got there.
It's
I
so
could
fun, too.
Not believe how you staged the house. I was like, Gina did this,
I
and he's
know.
like, yeah. I mean, everything. Like even down to the 2 chairs by the piano player and the little carpet right there with the little
I put that there.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put all those things there.
That's a big house to have to stay.
It was a very
Yeah,
big
yeah.
house.
Well, but we want to tell you a little secret we did, right? When we got done filming at the desert.
What? What did you do?
Yeah. She decided to start fixing something.
There's no more master bedroom.
She completely gutted the master bedroom. And
It's all one big.
What?
It's almost done. It's one
almost
big
done.
room now.
How did you not tell me
I
this?
didn't
Why
want you
did
to
we
freak
have
out.
to show the
Because if you were
home?
going to show it, I'd be like, well, just don't show that wing.
Did you blow up the bathroom?
No. So you know the office and that.
I have pictures. I'll show you.
Yeah.
That's all going to be from the master all the way to the massage room is going to be one room.
So where the bed is now is a
everything.
sitting room, like a sitting room with a fireplace. It's no longer the bed. You walk through there.
It will be.
I have to tell you, I love you for this because I also think it's helpful. I think it's good.
It's going to be
a good
helpful.
idea.
You're going to love it.
I don't know why you don't tell me what's going on though, because I can tell, because I know where the value, you know what I mean? What will bring the value. So I just hope, like, let's just go. You have to show me these pictures. Yeah. Yes, but oh my God.
I totally forgot to tell you, and I go, you know what we didn't do?
How did this happen?
It literally like the day after you guys filmed,
I
she's
had
like,
the bulldozer
get Ruben
in
there
there
and
with
just start
the
ripping
so
out.
Did you
We
do,
ripped
you did
out
the
every
office,
wall.
The men's
there's going to be no more
closet?
wood. There's no more wood.
No, it's
Everything,
gone.
all the wood's
It's
gone.
all modern, beautiful white. Took out the entire studio. The
So you know-
floors are
I'm
all
calling
going to be.
Travis.
The floors are gorgeous.
I can't believe you got me on this couch to blow me away like this. I'm literally calling Travis
the floors
right
are all
now.
beautiful. We actually put a
The tile's going to go everywhere now.
You know where the bar is? That little hallway where there's a closet?
Yes.
That's gone. The bar is still there, but there's no closet. It's gone. The wall's gone. All those walls
It's
are
good
gone.
because you didn't need any of that.
No, it's
No,
gorgeous.
So,
It's
so now the
gorgeous.
bed, so you know the office fireplace?
Yes.
The bed that we built
see if I
a
can pull
wall, and the bed is facing the fireplace with the two big arch windows looking at the pond. So
oh
when
my
you
God, that's so good.
when
though,
you're
guys.
when you're
Okay,
laying in
here,
bed,
Yeah.
You're going to die.
when you're
She's
laying
gonna
in bed,
die.
I
you're gonna be.
cannot believe you've hit me with this.
Okay,
I didn't know
so-
she didn't tell you until today.
You know what I did? I
can't-
forgot.
What if somebody wanted
Because
to do the home?
I didn't know you were going to come on the podcast, and I got nervous. I'm like, oh my God, now I got to tell Gina.
You should have told me. I should have
Before.
been. I'm like your lawyer. I should have been your first phone call. I cannot.
I know. I
believe
just
it.
knew you weren't going to let me, so I just did it.
No,
Ask
I
for
mean, I
forgiveness.
think it's great, but I think you need to think about.
Okay, well, look at the
Well,
wall.
because also this is going to factor into like the price. Like, there's just so much.
I know, it's just great.
Oh.
So
It's beautiful now because most people don't want that office. They're not using an
No,
office out
I
there.
don't disagree with any of the
spa was
decisions you're
useless because,
making.
like, it's like why?
if you could have
Now
reached,
I wanted you to blow up the whole back of the house.
Okay, because it's a gorgeous big. So a ball
Now it's
player.
like a-
so
Well,
say-
and it's like two different worlds.
It was a
that
weird
was the biggest
world,
problem
yeah.
is to
Yes.
sell one
So go
world
to
and
the
then
last pictures because those are for right now. We just got new ones from today from Ruben. And he's doing an excellent job, Beeline Construction. They literally tore out every wall in 3 days. They've got the electrical moved, all the panels moved.
I cannot
We
fucking
kept the
believe this.
ceilings because the continuity was beautiful.
This is what it is now.
Let me see.
they've already started
Oh
sheetrocking
no,
it.
it's even better than that now.
Like, it's
that's
like, are
you
there
have to have to
walls?
keep going. There's no walls.
Show
left.
me the where
Let
we're
me get
at
to
now.
the last.
I cannot believe this. I'm calling Travis right
so
now.
So
I'm on
if you look,
speaker.
so this picture, that's standing in the massage room looking at the office,
Oh yeah, okay.
and then
What the fuck,
Okay, so
guys?
here's
you
the-
can't. You have an active listing. This home is actively
that's
listed.
I
What does
didn't know
that
she didn't tell
mean?
you.
If it's active, there's no people walking
I
through
have
it.
pictures
I
of the
thought
home
if
that
you-
we're selling though on
Nothing-
MLS,
nothing-
and the house doesn't
If
exist
you had to
anymore.
walk
The
through, I was
pictures,
just
hey.
gonna like make an excuse and say that we had
The
like.
pictures, there's no. I don't
He's
think
not
there's any
even
pictures of
picking
the
up.
office in the MLS, right?
Okay, here you go.
No, I do.
Oh.
I believe I do.
Okay, so just watch
because
this
it photographs
video.
so beautifully.
Just watch the video and it will go through. It's actually better than this already.
Yeah, he's already got sheetrock on.
It's already sheetrocked up. It's almost done, and the floors are going in this week.
Yeah, they
We
should.
gave him 5
They
weeks.
should actually be doing floors right now today.
I was hoping that you wouldn't need to view it for 5 weeks. I was like, Ruben, bust your ass.
No, but also like we have to just have to talk.
Well, we have to do
I don't
a
want
few
to
more
talk
photo-
on
we have
logic
to do
check
an
about
extra little photo shoot.
Travis. Do
I
you
put up the
understand?
wall.
I am sitting with Andrew and Elizabeth right now.
Okay.
And they just informed me live on their podcast that they blew up the whole back end of the house after we left for that trip.
What?
I know. That was what I said. I don't even know what to say to them. I'm like looking at these videos. The back end of the house is gone. I'm like, you guys, I'm like, first of all, I should have been your first phone call, like your lawyer. I'm like, we have an active listing. What if somebody wanted to see it? I have pictures of this home on MLS that no longer exists.
That's so funny. She did say, she's like, you're going to have to wait till after festival season. That's supposed to be why.
Is that why you were like, no renters in the house, nobody in the house? So did you plan to do this before I said we were coming out there? Because you said that to me
She's
before we
wanted
came
to do
out
it
there.
forever.
No,
Why do you think that I'm like the person you shouldn't be? That's
She
the
didn't tell
instinct.
anybody.
I
It was
didn't tell anybody.
It's just Ruben, Elizabeth, and then she told me, oh, by the way, I got Ruben over there tearing stuff out. And before I even knew.
Do you need to go?
thank you, Travis.
Thank you,
All right, I
Travis.
just needed to let you know that.
All right, thanks.
It'll sell now.
Okay. We'll talk about this when we get home.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Oh my
Love you, bye.
We do have to talk about how to strategize through this, though, because this is like when you think about it, like, look, this is very amazing, interesting news, and I love every second of this.
Yes.
But I do have to think through now how to
We have to do a new photo.
reintroduce this new part of the home without, but like, it's not like we're taking it.
It's like a boob job, just like woof.
Yeah, it's a little
It has got a facelift.
Just a little facelift. No, I think it is great. And what we should also do is reach back out to some of the people who initially were interested to tell them that these renovations are
People
being
told me
done.
constantly the master bedroom
Yes.
is so compartmentalized. I want a bigger room. And I thought, if there's people who like to go out there as a third or fourth home, they don't want all these weird spots. They want a big room for them and their hubby getting older, going golfing, and their kids can visit on occasion in those back 3 rooms. They've got a pool to relax in. So now the bed faces the lake. It goes straight, master bedroom goes
That's
straight
the
out
best
to
thing
the
you
spa.
could have done, the bed with the lake, with that view, because the view is the money.
Yeah,
Stunning.
the office
It's
that
the
you
money.
never used had the best view. The office that you never used had the best view in the house.
Nobody was ever in there.
What I would say also is, I sat in there. I liked it in there.
I love
what
it
I
in there
what I
too.
would say is, while you're doing it though, wouldn't be the worst thing to maybe revisit the primary bathroom.
So we were going to actually cut the wall and attach the 2 bathrooms because behind the bathtub is the other bathroom.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing with that other bathroom back there now?
Well, we were just going to retile it and
Just clean it up a little bit. I mean,
But
it's,
now is it how is it
it's
attached
attached
to
so
the
you know
rest
the
of
mirror
the
behind the
house?
bathtub.
So
That's the wall that goes
only-
to the guy's
Oh,
bathroom.
you should totally
Just
blow
rip
that
one wall
out.
out.
What's
blow
that?
it out. The mirror behind the bathtub goes straight to the guy's shitter.
Yeah, you should
where the
totally
toilet is.
blow it out
Yeah,
and make
but-
it one bathroom.
That mirror, but that means
now
we got to
with
blow out the
primary that
bathtub.
size.
I'd say we finish this because we have the 12th is when we have to have everything done. It's going to be back together.
Why do you have to have it done by the 12th?
Well, I thought
That was just the date we needed to go, and that's what we agreed on that
that's
date.
Coachella weekend 1, the first day. We're not going to be there. No one's going to be there.
Okay.
Actually, no one's invited to. We're
Yeah.
not opening the house
But
for Coachella.
Okay.
we just wanted. She
Well,
didn't want it
that
to
was my
be
deadline.
a big. Take 4-month project. It's like, okay, what can we get
so
done in
you
this
just
30?
set this
Set this
timeline.
date, and it's the 12th.
And
it's-
hoping you wouldn't find out.
What do you think I was going to do when I went in the house? What was I going to do?
I
Just
thought
be
you
like,
were
oh, I'm here for
What
the show.
the
Here's the primary. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the primary anymore?
I forgot. I was going to figure out how.
I can't believe she didn't tell you.
Have you toured the house? I have a call
Let me ask you though,
I'm
why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I was nervous. I was like, oh my God.
Well, this is a good thing
Now I
though.
told you. See?
there's going to be no more wood, so it's all going to be tile.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is people are going to come in and go, I'm going to have to blow out all these walls and this
That is
office. And then
that is what we were facing. Yes.
We were facing that. And so now
Like an instant
I've already done
renovation.
it. And
It's great news,
instead
Elizabeth,
of my
because
$2 million
now I
put
can go in and
now
I can say, listen, we've listened to all the feedback and
Yeah,
we
look
have
what we've done.
resolved all these problems, and now we are coming back in at a new reentry point.
Yes.
And I do think that is a great. I do think it's great. I do think.
We listened to feedback and this is what they wanted. We did it.
Yes,
Yes.
she should have told you.
And you're
I
also
didn't
putting
realize,
me very on the spot. So this is all me. This is everything coming out of me all at once, you know.
Yeah.
But
No, this is your business side, which I really appreciate.
well, I just want to make sure that you are thinking about it from all angles, and I want to
Yeah.
make sure you're protected, you know.
Yeah,
but
no,
I do
absolutely.
think in terms of selling the house, yes, it's going to make it way easier to sell the home because now all the
beautiful.
issues that we're hearing, you're resolving.
Yes.
So that is a good thing.
And we did the initial.
great because now we can re-enter the market again.
Oh, I know. With a reason
the
to re-enter.
facelift. Right.
A facelift.
With a
Because now it's
facelift.
like, oh, we didn't sell and now that. No, we took
Right.
the feedback and now we can re-enter it
Yeah.
and strategize.
Yes.
And also, we did the having a brain fart. The test on the house where there was 30,000 and stuff that needed to be fixed. What was it?
Yes. Right. The inspection.
Inspection.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just tired.
That's
but we
okay.
did the inspection on the house, and there was only $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
I fixed probably $25,000 of all that, all the
that's
water issues,
amazing.
all the roof,
Yeah.
all the electrical issues. There's only a
Amazing.
couple things left that we need to fix, and then I fixed the master. So this
Yeah.
season it doesn't sell. We simply take it off. We reevaluate. We maybe adjust the price a tiny bit, and then we just go from there again.
Right.
We try again.
No, I honestly, I feel confident that even if you can get this construction done, Elizabeth, and we're
We
still in
will.
festival season,
We will.
We can do, we were talking about a major price improvement. Now I'm talking about a minor price
Yeah.
improvement
Yeah.
just because we have to do something to shift to get it to
Yes.
reactivate, to
why I'm
trigger.
doing this.
We needed to go back out to all the people that already had eyes on it. So we do that, and then we show the new pictures, and we hit the market as hard as possible. And I think I feel really great about it.
You're
I just
gonna
wish I
be-
knew about it.
We're even adding stairs. So you know the two sliding doors that go into the spa?
Yeah.
We blew out the whole wall. So we
And
just
now
got
it's just gonna be
two
stairs
little
like the living room.
Two little pillars. Now we're going to have stairs that go from one side, which match the continuity.
Oh, so it'll have like a sort of like a like this, like
Yes.
a sitting
Yes.
room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
it's
a-
great.
It's great. So it's going to
Oh,
have the
it's
sitting
so
room.
nice.
You're going to walk up 2 stairs. You're going to go into the
And then you have
bed
a private-
area. You know, it's going to be beautiful.
No, this
It
is all
stunning.
great
So
news.
So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
office is going to be the new bedroom, basically
Yeah.
a bedroom area. Then you'll have a sitting area with your
To
own
the right.
fireplace. Then you'll have like an office or
Your
another
little
sitting area
kitchen behind you where you can make
where
your
it's the old
coffee.
master bedroom.
Wait, you can make
You know
coffee
where the
in
sink
there?
is?
Yeah.
That's a little coffee
She's
area.
gonna
I
make that
love
like
that.
more of
In
a
the
bar.
morning,
Where,
you
do
get
you
up.
have these plans? I'm looking at these before I leave. You,
No,
I want to
they
look at
are-
No,
those.
she just winged it.
No, I just
You
winged
did.
it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I always
Elizabeth,
wing
You
it.
can give me a heart attack. I swear.
No, but I have a keen eye. I'm pretty good at this. So
it's gonna look. Basically, she's gonna be able to get out of bed, go to the right, and make
Roll
coffee.
over, make
and there'll be
coffee. I love
that.
Yeah, coffee.
And then I'm gonna have a
Love
little
that.
breakfast nook, a little
Yeah.
area. Then you walk down the stairs. There's a TV if you want to, let someone sleeping. You just go over there, like turn on the TV. You go to the shitter,
You're-
and then you open those doors that are in the spa. And if they smoke or whatever they want to do, they walk out there. They do stretches. They
The
can
double
work
doors
out
that
in
go
the
outside.
grass. Whatever they do, they can.
Now it's
I
all
just
one
think
big room.
I think the continuity going
gonna
from
just
one
be
end of the house to the
feng
other
shui.
is going to make it so much easier
I agree.
to find this home its owner, you
Yes.
know, and I think that's the goal.
That was my
right?
goal.
Yeah, because everything in the house had been changed up to that point, and
Yeah.
it looked really, really nice. But once the whole house was done, it looked out of place.
I can't believe that this hasn't leaked and this information hasn't gotten back to me through anyone. Because it's a small town and a small area
haven't
we live
told
in.
anybody.
I cannot believe this.
Daily Logic Check.
So after we went out there and you showed me your staging and you showed me the whole
Mm-hmm.
house and we sat down and talked, you said we need a significant reduction.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, so I went back and I asked my investors, I'm like, this is what she said. And the only thing I could come up with is if I don't do a significant change, there's no reason to take it if it doesn't sell this season to put it back on the market at a smaller discount. Not a significant discount, and not discount, whatever you want to call it, price
adjustment.
We like to say price improvement.
price improvement.
Price
what we like to
improvement.
do.
There you
No, but
go.
I had to do something. And so my first thought was every single person said, blow out those walls, and that dark wood is scary. It's creepy. People love it, but it's creepy. So I was like, it's creepy. I didn't think
Old.
about
It
it.
looks
It's
old.
old.
You know what the problem was?
So-
This is really truly the problem is
Yeah.
people who came in, it's a mixed review there, right? The
Yeah.
people who came in and they thought there was a certain population of people who actually felt that the office was hands down their favorite room in the house.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the people who felt that way, they want the rest of the house to look like that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then
Wood
the people,
floors, wood everything,
right?
yeah.
And then the people who loved the modern look did not appreciate the
Yeah.
back end of the home.
Yeah.
And so it was two different
Well, you didn't even
Worlds.
post the back end
Yes.
on the Redfin or anything. I go, why didn't she do that? And I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. And Andrew goes, it's 2 vibes. You
It
got
is
old
two
school
vibes.
and
It is
new
disconnected.
school.
I did think that I had the
have one
the
picture,
office in
one
there.
picture,
Yeah,
yeah.
because to me that's part of my job, right?
Yeah.
It's like showcasing what I think is the
yeah.
and when you're showcasing, you did the front end of the house ultra modern. and
Mm-hmm.
it was fighting
Yeah.
against the back. It's white marble, the whole house.
It is. Oh.
The whole house.
This is
warm
white
and
on white on
cozy.
white.
But I still made it cozy. I did the wood
No,
beam
it's
and the...
it's stunning. It's beautiful, but it's modern. That's okay. You know, it's okay that it's
I
modern.
tried to do classic
But
modern.
once you got past the
know.
master bedroom bed, it kind of just changed
Yeah.
eras.
It took a hard left. It's
Yes.
like mid-century modern, and then
Yeah.
you know, like it really did go.
But,
I still appreciated it. I loved it. It was, you know.
yeah, it
but
looked really good, but
Well, now you'll be able to. The guy will be, the woman, the guy, whoever will be able to, if someone's sleeping in, they want to watch the sunrise from the windows, they can, and then the person can go to the right, go straight to the tennis courts, stretch, play tennis, whatever they want, take showers where they're
So,
having
I am
privacy,
still-
and come straight back.
processing this.
It's awesome.
Where did you put all the stuff?
I threw it all away.
No, you.
what
Oh
stuff?
no, your staging stuff we kept. It's all
Well,
beautiful.
Is it like in the living? You should put it. Where
No,
did
we
you put
organized all of it to where you can't really see any of it. All the books that were in there are underneath the actual in the theater room. The
Okay,
Josephine
good. Well,
put
I'm just
everything
thinking
away.
for when we have to go in and then
No,
put
no,
it all
I made
back.
sure that
Yeah.
there's not. We organize it as best we can.
Okay, perfect.
And so that when they're done, there's not a lot to move.
Like if there was someone you wanted to show it to, we could make the master bedroom look 100% master bedroomy still.
Mm-hmm.
The bed's still the nightstands. It's just right past that would be the construction area. So
Yeah.
Oh, so the actual primary with the white ceilings that we painted and everything,
still
that's
there.
still
all-
there.
that's not
It's
changing.
just the back end back.
yeah, from
Okay.
that white where the white ended, everything back past that has been changed.
If I was you, I would just because you're in it now, I would seriously consider blowing out those bathrooms and just getting them, even just like fresh, clean, modern as well. I think would make a really big
take
big
out
deal.
the pink.
Get out. Get rid of,
Mm-hmm.
You know, the sad part is the tile on the
it's
slate
very expensive.
it's like this. You can't get it anymore.
I know.
This super rare stuff. I even had friends who I was videoing. They're like, "Wow, that's amazing."
Mm-hmm.
So if you know to appreciate it, you can. But I get it.
This
I
buyer's just
agree.
not going to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've had several people
know.
walk through, who had the money to buy it and they did not have the appreciation for it. And that's like, it's already such a small pool of buyers that are going to be able to afford a home like that, maintain a home like that and come into it. And the whole house is a completely different vibe. So, and
Well, what if
it's your
can-
primary.
Can we finish what we're doing now? Because the bathrooms would be a new project.
Let's finish what we're doing
Can
now.
we finish
and
what we're doing
look.
now and then look at it and see if we can sell it that way? And if we can't, then when the heat season comes and they can work inside, I can then have them do the bathrooms.
but what are you going to do with that? The thing is, right now I'm a little confused where the home is. I can't believe this. I can't believe you did this. I just can't. I'm trying to stay in this, but wait. So the back end, and then you have that the bathroom, the men's bathroom, off of the yoga studio, whatever.
Yeah.
So that now is just still open, and the stairs
No, we have
go
a
up to
door.
it.
We're gonna
have
put
a
a door.
door
She wants
to
to
the
put a
back.
door in there, so
There's
at
a
least there'll be
door
a
going in
door.
there.
But the rest of it is part of the primary.
Yeah. So there's gonna be two master
It's
bathrooms.
it's all
in
primary.
the primary.
There's a male master in a master bathroom, and there's a female still. There's a door on the male now, but now you can get up, go to the sitting room, and there's a tiny little toilet in there, or you can go to the main, which you're right, pink and men don't match. We took out the men's closet. There's no men's closet anymore. So the men and the women's closet is that big ass closet in that one bathroom, which is pink. So you're right. I mean, it should technically be not pink because it's a female bathroom, and you could just make it a regular bisexual, no, duosexual. What do you call it when there's male, female?
All gender.
Unis-
All gender,
unisex.
whatever the
Go with
heck.
all gender.
Yeah, unisex.
Unisex. Okay, so right now you have the male masculine bathroom, and then you have the woman. How are we getting? This is a logical podcast. I logically wasn't going to tell you for a while.
Well,
So we
that's
could-
not logical. I am the person who is tasked with selling this home, and you blew it up.
Okay, so what we'll do is after the podcast, we'll talk about all this stuff.
Yes. Let's talk about it after
welcome
this.
to having clients, Gina.
Oh my God, Elizabeth, you are a challenging one, my lord.
Yeah, I had no idea she
gosh.
didn't tell you.
Well, and so, I don't even know where to go from here. Let's just talk about aliens or something.
I'll tell you what, it's all positive.
Yeah, it
You made a
is.
decision to improve the home
Yes.
even more than you already did.
Yes.
We'll regroup. We'll talk about what price we're comfortable with
Okay.
and you guys are all comfortable with.
Yes.
and we'll factor in that renovation.
And the fact that you're not mad, my
I would
viewers,
never be mad. Why am I
if
mad?
you
I would
ever
never
want
be
to
mad.
hire bring on an agent to help sell your home that won't get mad at you.
I'm not thrilled, but I'm not mad. I mean, look, at the end of the day too, Elizabeth, like this is your journey. This is your home and you've taken me on and hired me to help you with it, you know? So but I can only help you if we have open lines of communication, right?
So you're saying is before any more construction, please call you?
Yes, and don't look at me like I'm like the person you need to be afraid to tell. Like
I was petrified because
Well,
I
because you
forgot
didn't-
to tell you.
'Cause literally-
and you were coming today, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to
I
tell Gina
cannot
about
believe
the
this. This
desert
is
house.
wild. Yes.
Well,
No, but
anyway.
it is good news. I just also because
Yeah.
along the way, like I know you have the eye and the vision, but there are certain things, updates and renovations that hold more weight when you're talking about resale value and stuff like that. So that's all I'm asking is like, let's make it be a collaborative effort because your end goal is to get top dollar for this home. It may not be necessarily the things that you love the
Okay.
most. There
Okay.
are certain things that just like you want the general population
To like it more.
and that it appeals, you know? So there
That's-
may be things in there. You might want that breakfast nook, da da da. Some people might think that's weird and they just want to create.
They thought the office was weird.
Well,
I was so sick of hearing people say
Yeah.
that it
So
looked creepy.
at least
I was like,
just
wasn't
if
creepy.
it makes you
Except
feel
at
any
night.
better.
I loved it. I
If it
loved
makes you
it.
feel any better, like
beautiful.
what you're talking about, like I have some experience in that field and kind of the idea, and I'm the one that she should have been talking to you.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. But between it, I was helping, like, no, let's not do that because that won't help.
Right.
We got to make it to where if we're going to do this, not a big open room doesn't
The
do
big
any good.
reveal.
It's all good news. We're going to do everything that I said and we're going to.
I'm like one of your children. No, that's
know.
good. You spilled your milk. It's okay. This is good news. You're not drinking all the calories.
It's good. Yes.
I got to clean it up off the floor, but this is good news.
It's good. It's a little spilt milk. We're all right.
We'll get through this.
Gosh.
But you know, I don't want you to
wow.
get into this cycle of like, okay, now we've done all this. Now is it worth this? Now is it worth this? Now is it worth this? You know, at
Yeah.
a certain point, it's like you've done nothing wrong by even that. Was
So
the thing
no, so
is-
homeowners don't renovate their house to sell their house.
I mean,
Some of
some
them-
people
some
do,
people
but
do.
you've
Because-
done a lot of renovations,
Yeah.
and
But
I don't.
she just wanted to. This
I
is
want
my
to finish it.
opinion.
I listened.
She wanted to finish it.
Because
She
I was
does.
tired,
okay.
Gina.
I get that.
When I
No, I know.
brought you
You were
guys on,
done.
I was done.
Yeah.
But then I realized every single person goes, "Oh, did you redo the master?" Every single person I
And-
talked to, and I'm
and we
like,
would've-
"No."
Well, that's what I wanted you to do from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I know. I
And
know.
I get, but you painted the master, and I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, that's why
I
I'm
listened
also
to
like,
you,
why?
and I sat with you in
Yes.
the desert, and you're like, "We're gonna."
That was before we took it to market, you know? Like, now we're on the market. We're in the supermarket, you know?
But so you don't want me. So what you're saying, Gina, is you don't want me to rip the roof off my beach house and make it a 3-story before we list it.
I don't. Well, I don't
Or
know.
after
I
it's
want to. I would
listed.
like to get in there and look first, and then I'll tell you. That's what I'm
I heard that
saying.
we could go one more story higher and get some more square footage
They
in
hired-
there.
What are you doing in the beach house?
Nothing yet, but I heard
What
that if I
I'm
rip
saying-
the ceiling
what I'm
off,
saying is it'll be more beneficial to you, and you will make more money if you include. Even if I'm not your real estate agent on that, if you include your agent, like we're a part of your team.
right?
We're here to
and
help
you know the market way more
this
than
is
I
what'll
do.
know
sell.
the market.
This will like she could tell you do this because this will
Yeah.
make it sell for more. This won't. This is a waste of your money.
Right,
Spend your
don't
money over here, not
bother.
here.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's not-
exactly.
something you actually hit the nail on the head. Well, you hit a strong point for me where I needed to hear this regarding real estate agents, because right now a lot of people say real estate agents, oh, they're annoying. Oh, you don't need them anymore. Let's get rid of them. We've got Redfin. Why am I giving them this percentage? They do nothing. They don't show up, which a lot of them don't. They don't
No,
answer
yeah,
the phone call.
I
They don't
agree.
show up, and
Yeah.
it's like they're whatever, complacent. So for me, though, what you said was that you should trust your agent. A real estate agent, realistically, by definition, should be representing you and to the best of their ability for the price points and the decisions you're making. You should be making them together with your
Yes.
agent. You should have an agent where you trust them enough where you make those decisions together.
Yes,
right?
and because it's really because I'm here to protect you and
I've
your
never
asset.
had that. So I've had agents that, I bought this house and I met the agent after I think I put an offer in. And that's why when I chose you, I was like, you know what? Gina and I don't know each other extremely well, but I know her enough where she's not going to look at me personally. You're not going to look at me like, I'm your best friend, let's sell this house. You're going to be like, I know what job I need to do. I've got family. I'm going to make a living. This is my job.
But I care about you.
And you care about it. Yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it is my job. I take it incredibly seriously. I have mouths to feed.
Yeah.
But I also care very much about my clients. I'm incredibly defensive about my clients. And I care about you.
Well, thank you.
Really,
Thank you.
in all of this. And so, and I understand now that you're saying this too. I get the hesitation, the apprehension but how are you going to begin to change that and to trust me and to build up this relationship, right? You have to communicate with me and then we'll build a level of trust, right?
I honestly I realistically was going to tell you, I forgot, first off, because I was planning all of these interviews.
Yes.
I literally was going to do a phone call. I
we're busy.
And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, I'll tell Gina. And then the walls came down. I'm like,
This started only a week ago.
It started a week ago, by the way.
Because you just ripped off the Band-Aid and then you got in too deep and you're
I
like,
did,
now
and then
I
I
don't
was
know
like,
what
well,
to do to
because
tell
we were only
her.
going to rip one wall out, Gina,
original
and then
Band-Aid.
it just...
But even that.
The original Band-Aid was just, paint all the wood and put tile down. Get rid
we
of
got
all
a
the
quote
wood.
for that.
So then, well, she's like, well, if I'm going to do that, let's just do this. Oh, if I'm going to do that, and it just snowballed.
It just snowballed.
Yeah, it always does. I understand that. Because it's
then I was
exciting
like,
and it's fun too.
Yeah, well, but also I knew that if I was just going to put a Band-Aid and paint everything white, like you told me to do, that's putting a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
still compartmentalized, creepy room. So,
Yeah.
so it's cheaper though. With the quote for painting the cabinets was so significant that I was like, I should just
It was
take
Blow it
what
out.
I was going
It
to pay to
was cheaper
paint
to
the
take all the
cabinets
cabinets
and blow
out.
it out and
I think
make
it was
modern.
a great decision.
So that's what happened. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, why would I paint the walls when I could just take out the walls?
Yeah.
So, ultimately, I really love having you as an agent. I wanted you on today to really show my audience, like, what it takes to be an agent, what it takes to be you.
Well, now everybody knows.
I admire you for your stamina hanging out with me and understanding where I come from as a client. And there are clients out.
No, actually, I think it's a really good perspective, and it is a good thing to show that, you know, why you feel there's a reason why you don't quite feel comfortable. And I think that I would love to break down that barrier for a lot of people, because I do understand that a lot of people, they look at their agent like they're the enemy, or like they don't want to tell them everything.
Like they don't care. They just want to sell.
But it's like your lawyer. Like that is why it's important. You should do your due diligence. You should interview agents. You need to find somebody you truly are comfortable with. This is like, for you have one of a few homes, lucky ducky, but for most people, it's the biggest assets, the biggest thing that you own or will ever own in your entire life. It is a
debt you'll ever get
big
into.
fucking deal.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
And you need to have somebody who gives a shit representing you, you know?
Absolutely.
And I think, to me, that's the most important thing that I know, is that even if I'm not a 20-year seasoned agent, I know that I care more than anybody else.
Oh, you're going to be making millions selling houses. You're that good. I truly believe your
protect
empire.
you to the end of it.
Yeah.
And thank you. I mean, I hope so, but I just know that, and that's why I just, I feel the way I feel, and I feel strongly about representing, and it's not an easy job to be a real estate agent. It's really not. It's so much more than people
You have
think.
to be on the clock 24/7.
Right, and I
understand why they don't answer their phones, because you get a bunch of crap all day long. Like, I want to look at a house.
You have to answer your phone for your clients. You just have to.
No, but I mean new clients. Like, I understand why agents get tired of dealing with people.
Well, yeah, it's not always the easiest thing to deal with people. It's just customer service in general, and there's a general underappreciation for the things that you do.
Do the housewives appreciate what you're doing now, or are they like?
Oh my God, yes. Actually, everybody's super supportive and very,
are they?
and because they see them really working too,
Yeah.
So like that's good. But honestly, the thing is, I have found that even though I don't have like a billion clients, all of my clients are very, very happy with what
Which is really, really
we're
good.
super stoked
because we care.
And that'll help you grow, because for every person you treat good, they're going to refer you. And
and
they're
that's
she
what
was
it
amazing.
is. Yes.
And she helped us sell a house, so use her.
And that makes me proud, because it's not like just, she's going to get business because she's on Housewives. Like, no, because I care and I'm working hard. And that's what's important.
You got the marketing.
I'm working
yes,
for
you're
you.
in Housewives, but you got marketing that had nothing to do with Housewives. You got marketing everywhere.
I will do what I got to do.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, I have full confidence and I love the ball busting type woman in general anyway. You know, I bust my ass. I work my butt off.
do.
And things aren't free. They don't just. I don't just set up and wake up every morning and everything comes to me. I
Right.
make it happen.
Yeah.
And you know, building that house. And yeah, you're right. I have an emotional attachment, but I would love to see it sold. I want to go
Yeah.
back to the Madison.
I know.
Want,
Yeah.
I want to
get
go
you there
back.
too,
I want
girl.
you to too.
But I want something that doesn't need work. You know. Or,
Did I tell you guys I saw Justin Bieber at the coffee shop out there, by the way?
Really?
You did?
I
Was he with his wife?
dying. No, I would have died. I would have been like, hey, Haley. Like,
Hi, Haley.
No, I was
We have
like,
the same hat.
I know, right? Oh, look at me go. No, it was wild. I was like, that's Justin Bieber.
When was
And then
that?
There's this little coffee shop
No, but
right by you guys.
when? No, it's the one that's at the Ralph's,
when
right?
I was out with Travis and the kids. No, it was one of the times I was out staging.
Is it at the Ralph's? The
That-
little
that
coffee shop
grocery
right there?
store.
My Home Goods, I think, is over there. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's super cute. I can't remember
Yeah,
off the
there's
top
a
of my head,
bunch
but
of
I'll
them.
let you know because you got to go there. I was like, I'm just going to come here every day now. And it was
Is
very
he cute in person?
adorable.
Is he really?
Yes.
Is he skinny or is he not?
No, he's
got
skinny.
some- he's skinny?
He look. You know what? My oldest son Nicholas kind of looks like Bieber. Everybody says he's got a little bit. So it's to me, I'm like, oh, Bieber. You know.
Oh my
But it was like
God.
so crazy to see him in person.
Well,
I
you
was
know,
like,
out there,
yeah.
there's all the celebrities out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
you see
know.
people all the time.
everybody lives, all the celebrities just, the last 5 years have just bam. I mean, it is packed with celebrities.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, with you, I was thinking, okay, if she lists my home, we can get this into the Hollywood celebrity group where if they want to go, they still have to work in Hollywood, they could actually go out there because it's only a 2.5 hour drive.
Oh
from
my gosh,
LA.
yeah. No, it's
And
a phenomenal home.
yeah, that's
It
my
is
thought.
a phenomenal home.
Thank you.
It is honestly, the property, what you've done with the landscaping, it is
Thank you. The topography is
breathtaking.
beautiful. Thank you.
Breathtaking. The
Yeah.
views alone. I mean,
Thank you, Pepe. Thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, Pepe's the best.
Thank you, Pepe.
Yes, but I have an endless amount of
Yeah.
amazing things to say about it, and truly, like, I just love being there and being out there. It's an incredible home, and it's going to make somebody very,
Extremely
very happy.
So if
Yes.
it doesn't, for some odd reason, like because it was on the market for 500 days before I bought it,
But that
are
was
we
different.
able
That
to?
was a
Is there
dud.
like an ecosystem of? Because now, I mean, isn't there a rental ecosystem? Like
Yeah,
it
you
just-
could. I mean, if it
We
doesn't.
could certainly switch to
Because
rent.
I
We
got
could rent
10,000
it.
a day
Yes.
renting it when I first
No,
bought it
and I
before
think
the renovations.
that is something that I brought up to you as well. Is like let's pick a lane, right? So let's.
Can
like,
we
'cause
do that during selling it or no? Or can you do that or no?
I mean,
I don't
we
know.
could. It would just be difficult because you have to have them be agreeable that if I need to show it, I can
the
show
rental.
it.
So you'd have to
you
get a
know?
discounted rental rate then. If
I
they're-
suppose that's something that could be negotiated, or it's everything's negotiable. That's what I
Yeah,
always say.
it
So
always
how
is.
about this? Why don't you look into that and then
Yeah.
if you want, and then because I think that people that manage rentals make a very significant portion of that day rent.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with it. I am happy to represent it as the real estate agent to find you a renter. But as far as being a property manager,
That's
I couldn't
different.
do it.
Who
because
does? But you could
because
find
I could
maybe a
connect you
company.
with someone.
Oh,
Yes, for
okay,
sure. And I
okay.
could definitely help you with that. But it just, I wouldn't be
See,
able to
she's
commit
just
to
honest.
that.
She's like, nope, that's not. I'm staying in my lane.
Yep.
Staying
Well,
in my
I have
lane.
boundaries, and I'm not
I'll
a
sell it
I'm
for
not a
you.
pleaser. Well, and I'll rent it for you.
Yeah.
Like that is something that as an agent I can do as well. Like I can find you a renter, and I will broker that deal for you.
Like
Okay.
long-term,
And you know, if I
long-term renting
I
style,
need
right?
to, I will
Or
for
well,
sure.
you guys can do shorter. I think you're 30 days, right? You could do your 30-day rentals there.
But
Yeah, I don't
also
know.
for sure,
You
I'm
can.
I'm
you
not
could
sure.
do 30 days. It's my selling point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in La Quinta.
It's part of the selling point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put,
I actually think
um,
you could do 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
I do. Yeah.
I'm gonna put fake aliens in the trees. So I'm gonna act like so if you got a conspiracy theorist, we'll be like, yeah, this is like a vibe.
What
that-
is with you guys in the conspiracy
I
theory?
just love conspiracies because they're not conspiracies. They're just people that don't know
You don't
the
believe
right
in aliens?
information.
Emily does.
Listen, I have to admit, I don't know, because I saw Emily's clip and I was like, oh, she thinks she's going to get herself in trouble. Then I'm going to get myself into even more trouble.
Why? What happened?
I am very,
What?
I can't believe we were going to admit this. I am very suspicious about this whole moon landing. I'm just going to be, all right? I'm just going to put it out there.
I knew it.
It doesn't add up to me, all right?
We did not land on the moon, Andrew.
I mean-
second housewife on camera.
I mean,
we know it's going. Third housewife.
So we need to get Elon to send a rocket to the moon to take some
Okay.
good pictures.
Okay.
Because you know what it is? is for me is just the quality of the phone call and the video. Whilst I'm like, I've been on Housewives for 7 years now total. The amount of times I've had to redo a walk-in or because of audio problems and this and that. And I'm like, they fucking nailed it whilst on the moon. It just seems.
Yeah, how did they nail the phone call?
Like, because that's the crew that I want
Hi,
to
I'm
manage
calling from
my
the moon.
podcast.
Because we spent billions.
Bullshit.
Billions.
The phone he used was like the White House phone. You can't call
Billions.
from
They
the
were
White
like
House
fixing
phone.
the spaceships with like tuna
analog.
fish cans.
They sent
I
like
don't
12
get it.
people
We
to
didn't
the
even
moon
have
for
internet.
like $100
Andrew,
billion.
who took the photos?
Without internet.
They had internet. They didn't have the www. They
Yeah.
had an internet. They had a communications.
Okay, we're running out of time today. I just want to say, you
mean,
got
I'm
to come
just
back for our
saying.
conspiracy theory
I
talk.
would love
I
to.
wanted you
Yes.
here for the Housewife Real Estate Edition.
Okay, I'm
so
here
we
for
did
you.
accomplish
And
that
you've
goal
blown
today.
my mind.
I did my big reveal.
Yes.
on the show today.
Here
with
I
you.
am, just a regular old real estate agent with unruly clients. Yes,
Exactly.
Yes.
there they go. When clients go rogue, that's this edition. Yes.
Rogue Clients Housewife Edition. Let's do
gonna
real
be
estate.
good.
No,
Yes.
but Andrew and I really appreciate you being here today.
I
And
had so much fun.
Thank you. And I know that so every show we are donating $1,000 to a charity of your choice so that we can give back.
Seriously?
Yes.
That is so nice that you're
Thank
doing
you.
that. Oh my gosh.
We have a platform and we love people that love to give, and if we could help in any way, I thought the best thing to do would be to name your charity.
Oh
We're
my
gonna put a link
gosh.
on the video. We're gonna show
Well-
people where to donate on the video. So on YouTube, we'll do all the
Oh yeah, they can also donate.
That's
And they
so
can also
incredible,
donate.
and I
And
love
do
that.
you know
and
have a
so
charity in
I
mind?
do actually,
Oh.
because one of my dearest friends in the world, Leah, who I've been friends with since elementary school, had her daughter passed away from a rare genetic disorder, and she has a foundation, the Caterina Foundation, set up to do research for other children who are suffering from the same rare genetic disorder.
What's the genetic disorder?
It's honestly, the name of it is so long that I
Okay.
don't even know how to pronounce it. But
What's the name of the charity again?
the Caterina Grace
The
Foundation.
Caterina
Grace Foundation, and it's
Okay.
nonprofit. It's all up and
501c3
running for a couple
organized.
years. Yeah, they have a walk every year, and it's a big to do on Long Island. And yeah, she was born basically without any muscular muscle tone, and so she
I heard
couldn't
about-
even
Wow.
swallow her own.
She
spit.
can't move, right? She's
She was a little, yeah, but not really. And like she couldn't talk, and the muscles like in her tongue to even like swallow her own spit. So she lived for, I think, 31 days, and then they had to make like the incredibly hard decision to take her off life support, and it was horrible. It was it was the worst thing that we all went through as a friend group, and horrifying. But her and her husband Anthony are literally the most incredible humans. The way that they bonded to each other and lifted each other
they're
up
still-
through that is so fucking incredible.
And they're in Jersey.
And now they're on Long Island in
mean,
New
Long
York.
Island
New
in
York,
New
yes.
York.
And they now, they've started this nonprofit foundation to try and help to do research to prevent this from happening in the future. And
Wow.
that was
Have they
her
made any
second
headway?
child. And now she has 2 more, so she has 3 babies. And so happy ending, but very sad still. I'm not sure. I know that they just donate the money, and I'm not really that deep into that side of it.
Well, if you give me the information, we're gonna share it with our audience. And
that's phenomenal. Thank you.
If they have a place to go, I thought when our podcast takes off, the videos
Takes
when they
time.
start getting
Yes.
traction, we'll have that there, and it will always be there.
Yeah.
Their charity will always be that link to donate.
That's
and
beautiful.
I think it's a great way to sort
That's
of
who
just
you
share.
are, Elizabeth.
Well,
That's
a great way
really
to-
nice.
And then
Yeah.
on our show, we also, because you're
God.
part of our 10 series launch, we got you a little special gift.
Oh my God, I love
A
presents!
little special present. This one is.
I can't wait till I get to get you a closing present.
Yeah,
That's a closing gift is my favorite.
Oh, hi,
Thank you very
Coda.
much. Oh,
Hi, honey.
what do I got?
Oh,
Is
that's
this
just a shirt. That's a Vargas
We love all our
shirt.
Vargas vodka.
Says drink vodka.
You know I
ride
have
a
all
cowboy,
my-
a little
my
hat,
Vargas.
but then there's you don't have to put it on or anything. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Wow,
I'm a team player.
Thank you.
Love it. Oh my God, a Tiffany bag? Guys, I love it here. What do you just have like Tiffany bags ready to go?
Yes, actually.
Lord,
Yeah,
that
actually.
is that's great.
So I always thought, the housewives deserve something shiny.
Oh my
for
God,
coming on my
that's so
podcast. So I
sweet.
thought I'd get you a little love. Yours is special.
Aww.
So
I
that
love
that little arrow goes through the heart, and that's the key to my house that you're gonna sell.
Oh my God, I love that. That's adorable, actually.
So you gotta throw it through the hole.
Oh my God, that's so great.
See that?
I love
Look,
that.
how beautiful
I want
is
to put it
that?
on, but there's a little teeny knot in the
I found it. So
thing.
you just kind of. Oh, sorry. You throw it.
I just don't
through
want
the,
it to get, I think I messed it.
Oh,
Hold on.
it's okay. I got. Don't.
That is so special.
Thank you.
I love that.
So I
That's so
got the little
beautiful.
gift, and it has like a little arrow. Kind of. It's the new line for Tiffany.
You should lead with this. You'd get so many good guests. I mean, I'm just saying. You tell them,
God.
you're here to give $1,000 to your charity, get a Tiffany bag when you come through the door. I know not me, but I'm sure you're sending people out here with some Vargas vodka.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and I signed a bottle of Vargas vodka, but Andrew and I
love
just
that.
wanted to thank you for being on the show today.
You guys, I'm so stoked. Actually, I have to tell you also, I did, I don't know if they will play it or not,
You don't
but
have to undo the knot
no,
now.
I have to.
Oh,
It's like
God.
I have like a compulsion
OCD
thing.
just hit in. This is
Yeah,
this
I
is why we
can't.
got her to sell the house.
Yeah, because I'm like, this doesn't look right. This
Literally,
doesn't
We
look
gotta
right.
looks
fix
like-
it. We gotta fix it.
Okay, you
Oh my God,
got
I
it.
love it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yay!
No, because
oh
they
my
got-
God.
thank
Okay,
you.
and now it goes
Oh,
through
this
the
goes
little
right
hole,
through.
and then it just gets. Yeah, there you go. The key to the house goes straight on. I got you a keychain, but it wasn't. I didn't like it.
I love it.
This is what I like.
I'm gonna wear this all
Look
the
at
time.
that. Look
I'll
how
wear
cool
this all
that
the
is.
time.
That's beautiful.
I love this,
Well,
actually.
thank you for being on
I'll
our
wear this all the
podcast and
time.
educating my audience on real estate, also hustling.
The do's and don'ts.
What?
The do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts of hustling. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or thank you for just being here today.
No, I had so much
thank you
fun,
for
guys.
making the
Thank you so
time.
much for showing up.
And
Yeah.
Andrew and I appreciate every moment of education we get from our guests. And you were extremely educational today regarding just childcare, the do's and don'ts of real estate.
How to manage being put on the
did-
spot is
we
really.
did land on the moon.
It's
And we
really-
hope that you come back for a conspiracy theory.
I will. I'm so into it.
conspiracy
I
theory
love it.
segment. We didn't get there today because we
It's
talked about the
okay.
house. Thank you for understanding my big reveal.
I love you. And I love, like, honestly, your unpredictability is one of the things I love most about you.
Well, peace, love, and happiness, honey.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on.
Daily Logic Check.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Daily Logic Check. I'm Elizabeth Vargas, your host, with my co-host, Andrew Vargas. If you like what you saw, you like what you see, click like, subscribe, follow us, and support us on Patreon. Peace, love, and happiness.